Alright my friends, so as you can see we finally have the first drip marketing for version 3.6 and it's none other than Evernight herself. So we are going to talk about her, what she could mean for the meta and about her design, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, Evernight is obviously March 7th. If you didn't know, now you know. And her design looks absolutely gorgeous. It's basically cute, gorgeous, and without being overly sexualized. And this is very cool about her. And when it comes to the personality and the manner, it's a complete 180 degree of a change, at least from what it seems like, from what we had basically as March 7th before. The playful and careless March 7th is gone, and now we have a serious and evil March 7th, or if not evil, at least ruthless March 7th. So this is what this drip marketing is telling me about her. Look at how she is standing, how she is smiling, her eyes, the way she is holding the book, the fact that she is not even being reflected in the mirror. Everything about her is screaming ruthless March 7th, and I love this. I really hope that they deliver on this personality and this manner, because this is what is going to change basically how March 7th is, and this is what is going to make Evernight special. So I really hope that they do deliver on this and not just tease us with it and then it's the normal March 7th that we know. That would be really silly. Like seriously, that would be very silly. Imagine a silly March 7th that looks like this. That would be awful and horrible. So I really hope that they do deliver on this point. Either way, as you can see, she is holding a book that has pictures of herself from the past, which is absolutely ridiculous. If this is going to have pictures of her before she froze as well, before the start of the game, that would be actually hilarious, but she does have at least one picture of herself when she was training on the Senjo. So basically that is very cool about her as well. The fact that we basically have here a memo sprite, and here what seems like another memo sprite is absolutely insane. Is she going to be the first character to have double memo sprites? That would be very, very cool. And it would be pretty interesting to see how it would work, because there is no way she would summon both of them at the same time, right? This is gonna be crazy, like seriously. If she is going to summon two memo sprites at the same time, that would be insane. I don't think that it would be like that. I think that she would be able to summon this memo sprite alone and then this memo sprite alone in different ways. So we will see how that is going to work. But having two different memo sprites is just insane, to be honest. Either way, she is going to be an ice remembrance character. I told you guys multiple times, she is not going to be anything but remembrance. She was very, very clearly, from the very first day we saw her, a daughter of remembrance, and the previous story pretty much confirmed that both March 7th and Cyrene are both daughters of remembrance. They are not daughters of anything else. So the fact that some people were basically talking about her being a daughter of veracity, and I completely understand that, by the way. When you have something like this on her shoulder and you see her basically eating Amphoreus, I completely understand the fact that some people thought that she would be basically following the path of basically veracity, and this doesn't confirm anything, by the way. This doesn't confirm anything. I am not saying that just because she is remembrance here, then she is remembrance in the game. There are many cases where that doesn't actually work, but I believe that she is going to be basically a daughter of remembrance, and I think that the previous story pretty much confirmed that. So if she is going to be basically like the Lord Ravagers who follow two different paths, while also having one path as their main path. Just like Solnova, for example, follows basically both Xipe and Nanook, but she has Nanook as her main path. That could be a possibility, and that could mean basically that she is following both the Remembrance path and the Veracity path, but the Remembrance path is basically her main focus. So we will see what they are going to do with her story, but I really hope that they make it as interesting and as cool as possible. And I really hope that this is going to be her form from now on, and she would never change it, because this looks 10 times better than what her normal form is. I really hope that they don't treat her like Dan Hong. Please. Dan Hong had Imbibitor Lune, and instead of being Imbibitor Lune the entire time, he just reversed to that normal boring form that he has. I really hope that they don't do the same thing with this one. I hope that they continue with this one and stay with this form forever. That would be absolutely phenomenal. But either way, she is going to be 5-star obviously, and she is going to be the first half of 3.6, which means that the story pretty much is going to evolve around her most of the time, because usually when they give us a character for the first half and the character for the second half doesn't get as much of basically screen time in the story as the first half, unless it is basically the villain that we are going to face, like in the case of basically Acheron and our boy Aventurine. In that case, both of them got pretty much a very, very long screen time. So if it is like this, it tends basically to have screen time for both of them. But when it comes to basically two good characters, we usually have way more screen time with the one that is released in the first half than what we get basically with the one that is released in the second half. And that is just pure marketing strategy, because they want you to summon for the character that they are showing you right now instead of waiting for the character that is coming later on. So that's why they give you way more time with the character that they are showing you right now. Either way, the second character is obviously going to be the new form that Dan Hong has, so I really can't wait to see that form as well. It would be pretty interesting to see what his typing as well is going to be and what his path is going to be, because it's not going to be a hunt, so we will see what it is going to be. Either way, this is my opinion about it. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. I can't wait for tomorrow's drip marketing and then for the version update. From the trailer, it looks like we are entering basically extreme hype territories. So we will see how they are going to handle the next story and the one after it and the one after it. Either way, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.